You can't explain being locked in. You either understand it or you don't. It's lacing them up day in and day out, regardless of what the day costs you, and regardless of what it took to show up. No one's clapping when the road is the only witness. And being locked in sometimes is doing it for the love of the game. Not the outside noise, not the recognition. It's a misunderstood side of you that you've embraced. You see, being locked in is refusing to stay comfortable. And most people want the result of being locked in without being locked in. So, lock in.
If you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch with the puppies, man, and the fleas, you feel me? Nigga told me, he said, when you spot on, you right on. Get to the motherfucking money. Get in your bag, get out your feelings. Ain't no money over there. You feel me? Some of you niggas too crazy to go across town and too dumb to go out of town, man. Hey, if you can stay on the road, you can stay rich. We not gonna play with this shit today. You niggas is in the wrong position. If you're a wide receiver, go catch the motherfucking ball.
Place, man. When you in the hole, you feel alone. You feel like nobody could come get you. It's all right here, bro. You gotta depend on yourself and God. That's all you got. See the light at the end of the tunnel. Get out that hole. Yes, sir, bro. Hey, you gotta take them to that hole, man. Take them to that dark place, bro. Only a certain couple motherfuckers can get out of a dark place, man. When you in the hole, you feel alone. You feel like nobody could come get you. It's all right here, bro. You gotta depend on yourself.
Take control of your life. You fucked up, so you fix it. You made bad decisions, so you own it. You want a different life. You want the money, the power, the respect, so you get up off your ass and go take it. Because talking about it is not gonna bring you that life that you want. Crying about it is not gonna bring you that life that you want. It's okay to be emotional, but it's not okay to stay emotional. Why? Because there ain't no fucking emotion there. Top of the morning, ain't no money in the bag. Baby, wake that ass up. Understand this. Stop acting like life is only happening to you. Take ownership of your life. Stop blaming other people. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming your circumstances. Because the moment that you stop pointing that finger at everybody else, the moment that you start to take ownership of your life is the moment that you can start to change your life. Blaming everything and everyone but yourself might make you feel better in the moment because it makes you feel comfortable. It makes it feel like everything is not your fault. But in reality, that will not move your life forward because that behavior keeps you stuck, waiting for the world to change instead of changing yourself. And as long as you keep making excuses, you'll keep getting the same results because the truth is, nothing changes until you do. So stop waiting, stop blaming, stop letting your past, your mistakes, or other people control your life. Take ownership, take action, and keep moving forward because the only way to change your story is if you write it your damn self. Good morning.
The tongue is so powerful, speak good over your life at all times. You can't talk struggle every day and expect blessings to pull up. You can't keep saying you're broke, you're tired, or that nothing works for you and think that your life is gonna level up. Words are seeds. What you speak is what grows. Start talking like the version of you you're trying to become. Say you're favored, say you're aligned, say you're blessed, even before it shows up. And watch how your life changes when your mouth stops working against your future. Stop cursing your own path. The universe listens to every single syllable that leaves your lips. If you constantly broadcast defeat, you will automatically manifest a miserable reality. The broken system wants you complaining. They need you vibrating at a very low frequency. True rebellion starts in your mind and explodes straight through your voice. Stop acting like a weak victim. Stop accepting daily defeat. Claim your power, your ultimate victory into existence, and watch the matrix shatter.
Long suffering is the most powerful trait that nobody prays for. People misunderstand patience. Patience isn't just waiting, it's the attitude you keep while you wait. It's who you are when you're stressed. It's how you operate when you're uncomfortable. Everybody wants the double portion, but nobody wants the Job experience. Job didn't get everything restored just because he survived the trial. He got it back because of his posture during the devastation. He didn't let the temporary loss corrupt his permanent character. It was his attitude during the trials. Everybody wants the breakthrough. Everybody wants the next level of business, but nobody wants the season of delay that actually builds the capacity to be able to hold it and keep it. We live in a culture where what is worship is speed. If the ROI doesn't show up in 90 days, we think the strategy is broken. that it doesn't work. But real endurance isn't just gritting your teeth and surviving. It's maintaining your standard of excellence, your positive mental attitude when the reward is nowhere in sight. If your integrity changes, if your work ethic changes, just because the timeline shifted, you weren't ready for the blessing anyway. See, delay is not denial, it's development. It's testing your emotional threshold. So you can't ask for $1 million outcome if you have a $10 emotional capacity and mental toughness. It just don't work that way.
Hang around winners, they'll never mock you for trying. They know what it feels like to be awkward, uncertain, unseen, broke, or underestimated, because that's where they lived before they became successful. Hanging around winners doesn't mean that everybody's just gonna stroke your ego either or just give you handouts. Same confidence you receive your compliments with, you gotta learn to receive criticism the same way. You gotta surround yourself with people that make you believe in a bigger version of yourself and not force you to adapt to a smaller version of yourself. And it's interesting, man, your environment either expands you or contracts you. There's no neutral ground. And we all know how it goes, man. You become who you hang around. If you wanna know what your future looks like, pay attention to the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And it kind of boils down to just moving like the future version of you already exists. Carry the energy of the person you're meant to become, and the world will begin to mirror it. And carrying that energy of the person you want to become just means actually putting the work in that the person you want to become would do. The fastest way to attract what's meant for you is to express yourself so honestly that everything that doesn't align just falls off on its own. 10 bad years can be erased by 2 good ones. Momentum erases mistakes faster than regret ever will. You really gotta lock in. Understand that pain is temporary and the mission is permanent. The path to quality is paid with quantity. You gotta try as many times as it takes.
Your actions will tell you how much you believe in what you say you believe. Don't get it twisted. I don't care if you write a poem. I don't care if you sing a song that you want these goals, that you want this output. Your actions will always tell you how much you truly believe in what you say you believe. There are people that are joining programs. There are people that are buying weight loss programs. There are people that are moving states and doing all these different things to say, hey, listen, once I do this, I will then become this. But if you are not actually implementing the things that you know you're supposed to implement on to get the results that you want to get, then you are lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. You don't want it as bad as you want it. I'll give you a personal example. I've been trying to hit 200 pounds for years, and anybody that knows me knows that that has been my goal. I've been hovering around the 190-ish mark for years, right? Now, I can say that I want to be 200, but if I'm not eating the meals that is required for me to hit 200, then I'm not trying to be 200. For those that are trying to hit a certain revenue goal, hey, you have to make these amount of calls. Hey, you have to do X, Y, and Z. If you are not doing X, Y, and Z, then stop lying to yourself and say you don't want it like that. And that is okay, because at least you're being honest. Now, for those that are actually saying they want to do X, Y, and Z, then you have to put in the actual items in order to get that result. There is no shortcut to getting to your goal. There is no shortcut. There is no secret sauce. There is no hidden formula to get that result, because everyone that has that result had to abide by the exact same process. Stop lying to yourself, make a decision, and get it done.
I think you should be so ridiculously optimistic about this life. I think you should dream bigger than you could ever imagine. I think you should pick goals that scare the life out of you. And I think you shouldn't listen to anyone that tells you to be realistic. You know what? I know not everyone is going to agree with this. I know that a lot of people like to hate on the idea that you should dream big. But why not? Why not? Do you want to tell yourself for the rest of your life that you can't do it? Do you want to put yourself down? Do you want to aim small? Or do you want to aim as big as you possibly can? And look at absolute worst. If you fail, you end up exactly where you would have been anyway. You know, to chase big dreams is to reach for a better person, a better self, and a better life. And I think you should be so optimistic about the life that you have and about what you can do in this life, because you never know where you might end up. Because if you prove yourself right, think about what could happen.
want to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. Everybody want to be a beast. Everybody got tattoos of lions. But when it's time to practice, you ain't on beast mode. If you will be a beast, you're going to have to go through something. Ain't nobody going to hand you nothing. Ain't nobody going to hand you no championship. Ain't nobody going to hand you no title. Real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process. A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he putting in work. A real man, when coach ain't even watching, he's studying film on his own. Because he loves the process. Listen to me, say, be phenomenal, this is it. I want you to chant it out, this is it. Be phenomenal or be forgotten. 1, 2, 3. Be phenomenal, be forgotten. 1, 2, 3. Be phenomenal, be forgotten. Last time, 1, 2, 3. Be phenomenal, be forgotten.
Place, man. When you in the hole, you feel alone, you feel like nobody could come get you. It's all right here, bro. You gotta depend on yourself and God. That's all you got. See the light at the end of the tunnel, get out that hole. Yes, sir, bro. And you gotta take them to that hole, man. Take them to that dark place, bro. Only a certain couple motherfuckers could get out of a dark place, man. When you in the hole, you feel alone, you feel like nobody could come get you. It's all right here, bro. You gotta depend on yourself.